I've been on Mounjaro for 6 months now, and I've lost 65 pounds, and this is my shot day checklist. Hey everybody, it's Allie. I'm on a fantastical weight loss journey, and hopefully you'll come along for the ride. And today, I'm wearing my Gambit shirt. If you're watching X-Men 97 on Disney Plus, then you know why. So, I wanted to talk to you about my shot day checklist. And I've really fine-tuned this over the many, many months that I've been on Mounjaro. And so I wanted to share with you some of the things that I do that I have found really helpful on my weight loss journey. To start off, my shot day is Friday. I work Monday through Friday. So for me, especially when I'm starting out on a new dose and I'm dealing with a lot of side effects, I want to make sure that I have that few day buffer over the weekend to deal with side effects. So I take my shot Friday evening when I get off of work. Also, in dealing with those side effects, I make sure that I don't have any plans over the weekend. Now, the longer that you are on a specific dose, regardless of which medication you're on, the longer you're on that dose, the less side effects you will have. And eventually, the medication will continue to be working, but you won't have any side effects at all. And that varies from person to person. For me, I was on 2.5 Mounjaro for 13 weeks before the medication started to wear off and it wasn't as effective anymore and I had to go up in dose. But by week 8, I had no side effects at all. I've now been on Mounjaro 5 for many months and I have very, very few side effects. Certainly not the extreme fatigue that I had in the beginning when taking it. So if you are just starting out or you're just getting used to a dose, make sure that you're not making a bunch of plans for the weekend or, you know, whichever day it is that corresponds with your shot day so that you've got time to rest and work through things like fatigue and nausea. In that same realm of relaxation, I make sure to get everything done before the weekend. So, for example, if I need to set up a consultation with someone regarding the canine nutrition that I do on the side, I make sure that those appointments are during the week before my shot day. I also make a point to get all of my chores done, all of my laundry done. I get everything done so that I don't have to worry about it over the weekend when I may need to be resting and dealing with the initial side effects of what comes after shot day. Sleep is going to be a big one. So I make sure that the day before my shot day, I am getting plenty of sleep. I am one of those people where on shot day and then the day after, I have disrupted sleep because of Mounjaro. It gives me crazy nightmares, right? Really vivid dreams. And I just find that I don't sleep as well those first 2 days after taking the injection. So I make sure that I get really good sleep the night before. Make sure I'm going to bed on time, if not a little bit early. And then that can help get me through because sleep is very important to weight loss. I also make sure that any exercise that I'm going to be doing, I make sure to plan my rest days so that they can be the 2 days after I take my shot. I don't want to have to be worried about incorporating exercise when I'm having extreme fatigue or headaches or any of the side effects that come along with taking these GLP-1 medications. So I make sure that I get all of my movement in so that when the weekend comes, right, because I take my shot Friday night, I can just rest, relax, give my muscles an opportunity to recoup from working out, and I don't have to worry about, am I getting my steps in? I don't feel like getting my steps in. I'm exhausted, right? So plan those things accordingly. Hydration is key, and I know that you've probably heard this a million times over, so I won't bore you, but I make sure that on shot day, right, because I take the shot at night, that I am fully hydrated. This will help you deal with many, many side effects like nausea and headaches and fatigue. So make sure that you're staying hydrated. If you are not already, make sure that you are incorporating electrolytes into at least 2 of your drinks per day, assuming that you're doing like an 8-ounce water or a 16-ounce water, right? Get those electrolytes in because that can help you with your side effects. Last but not least, protein. Now, I know that there are a lot of people that post and they're like, oh, on my shot day, I double my protein. I'm a protein fanatic and all I eat is protein, 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 protein. That's not me. Now, I do make a concerted effort to hit my protein goal on shot day. Yes, Kevin, I agree. And I want to make sure that I'm getting that protein in because the day after shot day is when I have the strongest suppression. And I want to make sure that I'm going into it already hitting that protein goal. I also use a lot of protein shakes and snacks, and those things can be really helpful on shot day to just make sure that you're getting in that extra protein. Do you need to go crazy with it? No. Do you need to double it? No. Do you need to do this crazy 150 grams of protein? No. If you are a man, then yes, you need considerably more protein than a woman. If you are a woman, then you should just be looking to get at least 90 grams of protein. Kevin's messing me up. Look, he's chewing the pillow. You're busted. I caught you on camera. What do you have to say for yourself? He says he's going to bite the pillow. If it keeps him quiet, I guess that's okay. So anyway, make protein a priority, especially on shot day, but don't go crazy with it, right? It's all about balance. It's all about being reasonable, but make sure on shot day, especially if you haven't been hitting your protein goal, make a concerted effort to hit that protein goal. Now, the last thing that I want to throw in here is something that I have just recently learned in my weight loss journey, which is many, many people will do their weigh-in day also on their shot day. And I just want to throw this in here for anybody who hasn't seen my other video where I talk about weigh-in days. Definitely go check that out for more details. But if you do not see the weight loss on shot day, right? So you're weighing yourself once a week, don't panic. I have found that for my body, I don't see the weight loss come off until 3 days later. So my shot day is Friday. I'm not seeing that weight come off until Monday. And I just want to throw that out there because I know that people can become very frustrated when the scale is not moving. And I encourage you to track everything that you're doing so that you know you're on the right path, but then also be flexible about weighing in on shot day because the numbers on that day are not necessarily going to reflect when you lost the weight, right? The weight may not come off until a couple of days later, and that's okay. So give yourself some leeway, be flexible, right? Don't be rigid because our body doesn't work on a schedule. It's not like, oh my goodness, it's shot day, drop a pound, drop 2 pounds, right? Our body doesn't work that way. So have some flexibility, check again the next day, check again the next day, check again 3 days later. You may find that your weight isn't actually coming off of you on shot day. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Make sure you go check out my other videos. I have tons of helpful information on your weight loss journey on this GLP-1 medication. And if you're looking for a positive-only support group, the link is in the description below. We'd love to have you. And as always, Be kind. Rewind.